There's all this talk about unity. There's all this talk about peace. And the reality is you can't have peace unless the Prince of Peace is ruling your life. And you can't have unity if you're not coming together for a specific reason. And the thing that unifies everybody in this church is not because that we're the same skin color. It's not because we vote on the same side of the ballot. The thing that unifies us is that we follow Jesus together. That's what makes us family, is we follow Jesus together. I want to go back to the Garden of Eden, back to the beginning where God establishes this thing called family. So God built the garden and he said, guess what? I want you to take care of it. At the end of every day, it's good. It's good. And then he looks at man alone in the garden and he says, you know what's not good? It's not good that man's alone. When you're lonely, when you feel isolated, it's not good that you're alone. Loneliness is one of the worst human experiences. I believe that you can overcome anything in your life as long as you're not alone. But if you feel like you're alone, you feel hopeless. But you can always draw from the hope of somebody else in the room. Come on. So the Lord saw that it wasn't good that man was alone. So he said this, I'm going to make a helper for him. He can't cultivate the ground alone. He can't guard the garden alone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a helper. I'm going to create somebody for him to help him accomplish my purposes on the earth. And so God creates, we know, Eve, helper who is right for him. That the mandate on Adam and Eve wasn't just to tend things, but to subdue the earth. And how does that happen? Through their offspring, through family. Why did God put family together? To accomplish his purposes on the earth. See, the creation of family brings dominion on the earth. It's the mandate from the beginning. Every issue in America, you know where it's solved? It's not solved in the White House. It's solved in your house. That's where the problems are solved. The breakdown in America is because of the breakdown in the family. And it's a breakdown in the church. It's a breakdown in God's family. I don't just point at the issues in America. I take responsibility. And it goes way beyond a vote. And it goes way beyond a candidate. It's in my responsibility